Hey guys, Thomas Cecily Jr. here, aka Mustached, here to review All Girls Weekend. So, this movie follows 5 women who want to rekindle their friendship after being apart for so long, and one of them brings a friend along as they go to this forest area, and one of them suggests that they go out of their car and start hiking. Upon hiking for a really long time, they start to wonder if they should go back, and she keeps pushing them to go forward and forward and forward until essentially we reach a part where they try to go in another direction to get out. They've been at this for a long time, and they end up circling around, and they try another path and circle around again. One of the girls gets hurt. The main character, I guess the main character's friend, she's sort of like this character that's like, oh, I don't want to be here. And it's sort of like the friendship of most of the characters, the 5 here, are just like they tackle on each other when they get the chance, and so on and so forth. Um, After the initial attack, they do come together a little bit, but it doesn't last too long, unfortunately, and they end up doing this whole finding a second path while also finding a house that has been abandoned, which seems to be like a long time. Uh, There, they take refuge after getting the other lady there. They take the night to rest up and recuperate. Next night, they pretty much find out that she's the lady that was attacked or fell. She bled out, so she was dead, and now that the others have to pretty much, they know they have to get out. So they decide to take the path they didn't take last time. They end up sort of embarking toward this other place where there's water. Just when they thought they go to, just when they thought they circled around again, they start to make a pretty smart decision. Actually, it's to follow the stream downstream, of course. Uh, I'm pretty sure that works often, but unfortunately, we still get stupid decisions that follow up. Like one of them wants to split up, and when she does, she gets winded away by a bunch of leaves. Probably the stupidest death of anything I've ever seen. The wind pretty much covers her in leaves, and then she gets covered, and when she gets revealed, she's dead. That's just dumb. And the main character pretty much finds her, and the other two are talking about how they're not gonna make it. One of them has like frostbite at this point because it's really cold. Um, the other one's starting to get a little bit crazy in the head, just a little bit, and that peaks a bit more later. She returns. They keep falling down the stream. They end up finding a bear. The main character tries to get across, and then the bear ends up like chasing her, and then the other two like go off because they feel like that's their chance. The girl that I was talking about that's a bit crazy gets even crazier, hears the voices, decides to kill the frostbite girl, and proceeds to think that if she kills everyone that she'll be able to get out. She eventually gets roped back in with the main character, who is now supposedly killed the bear with a little knife. And we don't see that. We just hear her talk about how she jabbed it in the jugular and how she got lucky somehow with that. That's no Leonardo DiCaprio fight for sure. I'll tell you that much. You just get told how she got like super lucky, and I don't know. It's really bizarre that's it came off that easy. But anyway, uh, the girl who's crazy wants to kill her, so she tricks her into showing the knife, and then she grabs the knife and sneaks up behind, but main character catches on uh, and ties her up, and then the forest comes to life at that point and pretty much kills her right in front of the main character. The main character leaves, uh, actually coming out of the other side of the forest and actually getting back to the car at that point, but she's still hearing the voices as she's putting on the keys, and then she eventually gets like mind tricked into bringing along more people. And yeah, that's about the movie. I don't know if it's like ever implied that she actually might have been the one all along to do it, or if it really was the crazy girl that did it the first time, or maybe it just finds a new host every time. I don't know how it works. I never really explained that part, but whatever. Um, the acting is okay, and we mostly just hear complaining. We don't really get enough backstory except for this whole college thing. That's really only moment of characterization I think I remember from the entire movie. Most of it's just complaining about how they're not gonna survive, and for the most part, that doesn't really help build the character. I mean, you have that college thing going on, and it might have been cliche. I don't even know, but I mean, cliche would have been a bit better than nothing, and that's sort of what it felt like. Like we were just following these empty, sort of one-dimensional, kill them because you don't really care about them type of characters, and this seems to be a very common thing in modern day horror, and it just follows suit here, and it sucks. So I'm gonna give this movie a 2 out of 10. You know, there's like one or two interesting bits here and there, but it just doesn't really hold up much water. The characters just aren't that interesting to follow, and you sort of just don't really. The deaths seem almost a bit more comical or just not even interesting. You don't say, "Oh, I miss that character," or "I want that character to survive." I mean, it almost happened with the main character, but then she got like mind tricked. So whatever, it's only gonna happen again. Um, it's unfortunate. You know, I I tricked myself into watching this movie, so there you go. Thought I was gonna find myself in an interesting movie, but I was wrong. Well, anyways, that's about it for this movie. I don't know what's coming next. Um, I don't know. Anyways, if you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Thomas the Slow Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.